Hi, welcome back to Joshcore. In the last episode, we did a ton of advancements here in the cobblemon world. Most notably was obtaining all of the fossil Pokemon and crafting every single Pokeball in the game. But in today's episode, we're going to be adding to the Mega Base here in a very build-tastic episode. So first, let's farm up some resources. The first thing I did was farm up some skeletons at the skeleton. Then I bone mealed some moss, collected some gravel, which I'll need for concrete powder, collected some sand as well for concrete powder, regretted my life choices last episode as I spent my only nether star on a master ball instead of a beacon as I farmed up terracotta, crafted some black concrete powder and some green concrete powder. Then I converted that all into concrete, and then finally mined up some mangrove logs. Also went back to that trial chamber and gathered up some copper, and everything else I needed I kind of already had in small batches. And that was a grind, but we have collected everything here. You can see I have a whole ton of things here in mass. I don't have everything here, but I might need like a one stair, for example, which I can craft on the fly. So let's get into the building. We are done. That was a massive grind. A lot of builds went down here, but as you can see, it's kind of a house structure nested on top of the two original boulders. You'll see I kind of broke it up in different houses using gradients. We have like a yellow house, orange house, red house here, and then even on the other side, we have kind of a white house below, and then gray and brown on this side. I searched up a ton of gradients on like Google, for example. Like here's a blue one, for example, that has like prismarine to warp stem, for example, and I used that gradient to make this building, and then used the different types of gradients to make different areas. I had a lot of fun with these, so obviously shout out to whoever made these gradients on the internet because I use those a lot. I also use Lightmatica. I planned this whole thing out in creative, and then Lightmatica made it super easy to use like the autofill command. It basically just took the stuff from my inventory and placed it down, especially stairs. It was like the perfect orientation, made this go way quicker. But anyways, that is the first section. Obviously the whole thing's hollow. The interior I haven't planned yet, but we're only going to go up from here so we can keep going with. Flying down here, you can actually see the results of Lightmatica. I only have like 4 or 2 of like each resource left because I planned it out perfectly, plus a little bit extra in case like I broke a block and it fell. Another thing that happened was I found this Riolu when I was constructing the build here, and this guy obviously evolves into Lucario, who I absolutely love, so I'm going to actually replace him for my Yoshi, which is a fossil Pokemon that I did nothing with. So let's bring him out here, and similar to the other Pokemon, he actually needs to have higher friendship. So some time has gone by here. I've been sat AFK, and by looks of it, the Riolu is ready to evolve into Lucario, so let's get this guy evolved. Here we go, Lucario, perfect. He's also learned another move. As of right now, he's not going to be that good because he's only level 24, but through some time, he will evolve and learn more moves. Also, I don't know what happened, but I lost my XP share. He had one, and when I evolved him, he no longer has one. So that's fun. All right, what I want to do now here is I've given myself 1 hour. You can see that in the top right corner of your screen, and I want to see how much netherite I can get in 1 hour. I think we're in kind of the perfect area now. Now we just got to mine for a bit and see what we find. Found our first piece roughly 5 minutes into this, and I think it's going to only be one, but there we go. There we go. We're finding them pretty quick now. That was a pretty quick one. Sick. Now we're finding them quick. Look at that. That's like another 3 in like a minute interval. Oh! Let's go. Please. Oh, I thought I saw another. It was just the particles. All right, that's pretty good though. 2. Nice. Give me one more. Be nice. Give me another. That's all right. Whatever. That's where I just mined, and now we're here. That's crazy. 2. Let's go. Okay, this one's here. There might be lava nearby though. No, we're chilling. We're chilling. Let's go another one. There we go. Found more finally. I think that's all it was though. I'm on fire, but I found one. Finally. I feel like we had a long spout there. Obviously for you, it's ended it all together, but for me, that was like, I don't know, 10 minutes of just mining and finding nothing. There we go. Another one. Another one. Nice. Any more around? I don't think so. Keep going. Gonna have to replace our pickaxes. Good old like the video. Please do so. Finally. Oh, 2. Nice. There we go. Now they're all coming. All right. Here's another 2, I think. Could be 3, actually. B3. B3. It's 2. All right, whatever. No way, dude. They're all just coming back to back to back. Like, I've just gotten like so many in such quick succession. There we go. Another 3, I think. Nice. There we go. We have under 10 minutes left, so another one. Oh, let's go 2. See, that's why you always mine around. Nice. And this is 2. Might be the last one we get. We have 4 minutes left. Oh my, dude, I got scared by my own timer. Okay. Well, shut up, dude. Get out of here. All right, well, that is it. 40 ancient debris in an hour. That's actually not too bad. I don't know what I normally would get. But yeah, I had a lot of running with like lava pockets and stuff. But yeah, we also got like a whole ton of gold as well, which is good. The hard part begins now as we backtrack. So I am back after all of that mining, and we have gotten ourselves 40 ancient debris, of course. So let's smelt all this up along with some of our gold. And here's a quick trick for you. Always smelt your nether gold ore because it turns into a full ingot. If you were to fortune 3 it, for example, you'd only get a couple nuggets, which isn't as good. All right, now we have a whole ton of stuff here. Let's actually grab some extra gold. We can make ourselves a 10 netherite ingot. That's like more than we'll ever need. And the real issue actually lies with the templates. We need to make a whole ton of these. And the problem is we don't have many diamonds. How many can we make with all of them? We can make 6. So we can upgrade 6 tools. So I'm going to put this netherite onto my full armor here. Get ourselves that advancement. Oh yeah. And then might as well put it onto my pickaxes here, which also helps mend them up a little bit. Well, I did kind of mess up. I actually used my last netherite smithing template, so I won't be able to make any more netherite tools until I find another, which is kind of a mistake. I didn't really think that through. And with that, I think it's going to be a video for today. We got ourselves full netherite. We got ourselves a Lucario as well. And we, of course, added a whole new section to the mega base here. So, like I said before, I'm going to call that an episode for today. If you guys liked the video, make sure to leave a like. And if you liked it, make sure to subscribe. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for more.